Hey Calligraphiends! Christmas is just around the corner. And continuing on with the origami theme, how about we create Christmas ornaments with our calligraphy practice sheets? This can be a fun weekend project to decorate your own tree, or give as a present to your friends and family. Without further ado, let's get started! You'll need some practice sheets, a scissor, string of your choice, double-sided tape, and a hot glue. By the way, for those who may not have decent practice sheets available to follow the tutorial, I created some free calligraphy sheets for you to download and print. I'll leave a link in the description. First, we need to pre-crease the paper. Fold and cut the paper to make a long, narrow rectangle. The rectangle can be any size, but here I am using a standard letter size paper. Fold the paper in half. Fold again in half. Then again in half. In the end, you will have 4 equal rectangles. Make the last fold inward like the other folds. Repeat the same step to the other side. Fold in half and half. Make the last fold inward. So, what we have done so far is that we made 8 equal rectangles. Turn the page to the white side. Fold the diagonal line across 2 rectangles. Repeat the diagonal folds all the way up. To better demonstrate what we have done so far, we have just made these diagonal lines that I have colored in red. Now, we will do the same step in the other diagonal direction. Make repeated folds all the way up. Previously, we have made the red diagonal folds, but now we've made the green diagonal folds, making all these diamond patterns. Make a light crease in the center area at the edges. Fold small diagonal lines to complete the diamond patterns near the edges. Make a diagonal fold by connecting from the center point to where the first rectangle crease begins. To explain better, in the previous folds, we didn't fold these ending diagonal lines. We need to make these 4 smaller lines in order to make the diamond patterns complete. The smaller diagonal folds needs to be in the same slant as the big regular diagonal folds. We need to fold the smaller diagonal lines on both edges. Let's complete this side. Turn the page back to the letter side. Now, we need to fold 8 rectangles in halves, which will eventually make equal 16 rectangles. Here is a closer look at the pre-creased lines. To understand what's going on better, we have just made these gray lines that run through the diamond patterns. Now, we're going to collapse down the model by folding in the side triangles. Simply follow the pre-creased lines. Eventually, it will collapse down into an upside-down U shape. Don't try to rush through this step, but to enjoy the fascinating process. Here is what it looks like when it's all collapsed down. Isn't it so cool how the paper collapsed into this little shape? Now the model became like an accordion. It's time to shape the accordion into a ball. Before we do that, using a string of your choice, we can either tape or glue the ends of the string onto the inside of the ornament. Gently tape the string at the pointy edge. Repeat on the other side. Using a tape or glue, complete the globe shape. Apply the tape onto the outer edge and another tape onto the inner edge. Now, connect the edges in the placement where the diamond patterns align together. This is the final step. We need to close both ends of the ball. I chose to use hot glue to close the openings, since the hot glue can dry fast without wrinkling the paper. Also, it dries clear so that when you make a mistake when gluing, it's not too apparent. When using the hot glue, make sure to hold the papers together for a short moment of time, so that the paper sticks together well in the correct position. When you finish gluing the ends, the Christmas ornament is finished. It's ready to be hung on your tree. You can apply the same steps to make lots of variations of the ornament. This one was made using a paper with a shorter height. You can divide the rectangle folds into smaller bits. Then, you can also achieve a more intricate ornament like this one. For example, we made our original ornament with 8 rectangles, but you can also begin with 12 rectangles. The different number of rectangle folds will make different ornaments. Despite how our Christmas may feel and look different this year, I hope you can still celebrate the joyful season together with your loved ones. If you wish to see more videos like this, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy writing and Merry Christmas!